Hello everyone, Sean Calvin Parkinson here. Sorry, I'm just testing stuff. Anyway, testing if it's working. Yeah, it is. So anyway, now while you're here, hang on a minute. Wait, while you're here, and thank you for watching, if anyone's watching. I'd like to tell you that this is a special video, because I'm going to tell you about myself. Yeah. What should I call my live video? Trying to think of something. Won't let me change the title. I'm trying to figure out what to call the video. Won't let me change the description. Oh, I can change the colours. Oh, change it to black and white, but no. Oh. I'll just have it normal. Sorry, I just thought I pressed the back button. Anyway, now let's begin. My name is Sean Calvin Parkinson. I'm 19 years old. I have autism. It's a condition which affects my brain. Look up on it. And I'm gay as well. Yeah, I came out as gay 2 years ago. But it was a difficult process, and to be honest, I'm still going through with it. Now let me begin my story. Well, I always known I was different. I was being told I was autistic. And but my mum said, due to my autism, I could never feel love or feel proper emotions. And I thought to myself, I'd probably be a robot forever. But that's not the case. When I was 12 or 13, I started encountering changes. You know, the typical teenage hormone changes, blah blah blah. I'm a big fan of, Kylie Minogue. And that, I love dance music. And every time dance music came on, I got a message, I'll read it later. Every time dance music came on, you said dance. Like songs like Call on Me by Eric Price or Giving You Up by Kylie Minogue. I used to dance. So I take my clothes off while dancing. Ha ha ha, how embarrassing. I have a very feminine personality. I used to dance very weirdly. Then, when I was a teenager, I started being told these things. Oh, Sean, you're a gay boy. Even my parents brought it up once, and I was like, I'm not like that. I don't like boys. I've always liked girls. Yeah, everyone thought I liked girls. And even I said to myself, I like girls and women. I never thought I did, because I'm a big fan of Kylie Minogue. Every time I saw her, I was like, ooh, she's nice. But deep down, as my teenage years started coming, I realised that was not the case. I always found it awkward talking to boys. I got on better with girls. It's always been in me. Then I began to think, do I like boys more than girls? No, that can't be possible. I'm a straight person, I'm as straight as a pencil. I used to deny it. And every time I saw something gay on the TV like EastEnders, I was like, oh, that's disgusting. And even told everyone I was homophobic, I didn't approve. But as time went by, I'd begun to realise, no, wait a minute. I used to have a crush on a few people at my school and that. There was this one lad who I used to know. I wasn't friends with him, but I developed big feelings for him. I'm not naming names due to, you know, this lad. Oh no. He used to be in this group and they used to bully me, but no, we talked a few times and he got on with me eventually. We weren't besties, we weren't that good friends, but we just saw each other in school. But I began to think, do I have a crush on him? Because every time I saw him or he walked past me or close to me, I was like, oh, hot and bothered. Then I realised, oh, I must fancy him. And as you may know, I write these stories. My stories, I write this soap called The Wiganers, and I use my fantasies as storylines, you know. Anyway, back to it. I realised I had this crush on this lad. I didn't tell anyone. I told people I had a crush on someone, but I wouldn't say who. I didn't want him to find out. Eventually I was like, oh. So I told my sister. Me and my sister, we were on holiday. We shared a room together. In bunk beds, obviously. But I told her. I said, I think I'm bisexual. Because by then I realised I do like boys. But still inside me, I felt like I had to say I still like girls, just in case. See, I told my sister I was bisexual. And I told her all about this lad I liked. And how much I like him and stuff. She was fine with it. And eventually she even didn't say anything to anyone. She kept it secret. We always share each other's secrets, me and my sister. She's the person who I talk to the most. She's great, my sister. But then eventually, well, I came out to my parents as well. My dad and my stepmom. Well, my stepmom, well, she already knew. Like, just moments before I told her I was bi, she said, "You're bi, I know." And she said that even before I told her. So I was like, yeah, I am. So I think my stepmom always knew I was a little different. I wasn't as straight as a pencil, after all. My dad was a bit surprised. I think it took my dad long to accept it more than my stepmom did. They were fine with it. They warned me not to show it off too much. I think they were just worried, really. I eventually told a few of my friends I liked boys and girls. I was bi. They were accepting as well. And of course it went around school and college a few times. Well, this time I was in college and well, all my friends were accepting. I got bullied a few times. Being called homophobic names, etc. If you're watching this, it's not been given a title, but it's coming out story. And other stuff. It's about who I am as well. Back to my story, well. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I told my mum, eventually, that I was bisexual. And surprisingly, she was okay with it. Even though she said a few stuff in the past. And, Over the years down the line, this lad who I had a crush on was still going around, and it was painful for me to watch. Sounds like someone who I love, but they can't love me back. The pain is real. And then, something happened in December 2014. One of my classmates, a lad, he began acting strangely round me, asking who my crush was, because he didn't know at first. And then I told him who it was. And then, a few days later, we're at this Comic Con thing. Again, I'm still not naming names. Well, he got close to me, and eventually he asked me out. And I was like, oh. I said yes instantly, and I was like, I got a boyfriend at last. And then I was happy, but I didn't tell anyone. As for my crush, I didn't talk about him often after that, because me and my classmate, we were together at last. But as 2015 arrived, well, we started having problems because he was struggling with who he was, and his parents didn't know about it. And when they found out, they were like, oh, it all came crashing down. And then, throughout the year, we had lots of breakups, and we got back together, broke up, and it really affected my mind. And in March last year, after my birthday, after I was dumped, I went to Wigan, thinking of jumping off the galleries. But I didn't, I froze, I couldn't do it. But police brought me home and I was off college for 2 days. That's always been my issue, I've always felt very depressed. Self-harm, suicidal thoughts, and it's hard to explain who I am. But even then, we were still getting back together, me and my friend, and then breaking up again. Eventually, we got back together, and it lasted for 2 months. And during that time, my crush left school forever. I didn't see him ever again, and I was sad. But I had my boyfriend, so I was happy. But then, I realised he dumped me again, so I was miserable. But then by that time, I came out as fully gay. I told everyone, I'm gay, full on gay. I see girls as friends, but I see boys as more. So I was eventually totally out of the closet by then. After my boyfriend dumped me in the summer, I was a bit depressed, but I had my best friends. I had lots of friends. There was this other friend, I had sleepovers at his house lots of times. I do admit something did happen, but nothing more. Now my ex has gone straight. He's with someone, a girl. But I'm still out the closet. I'm embracing my gay side. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't take part in any LGBT activities. I did start going to this LGBT group, but I wasn't making any friends. I really struggled to make friends with them. I felt totally detached from everyone, so I ended up not going. I struggle with friendships. Severe anxiety. I just have these days where I'm very agitated. And today's one of them. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is a long video, being 15 minutes. Oh, it's hard. I do have lots of friends and I do have a good family. Even though we don't get on sometimes. I have 2 viewers now, I can see. But it's hard, life is difficult. I still have moments where I feel like I just want to go forever. I still feel detached from everyone, I struggle. It was my friend's birthday today. He invited me out to this meal thing. And did I go? No. Because it's Sunday and the buses aren't running as good, so I wouldn't have probably been there on time, but something in me said, don't go, Sean, don't go. The anxiety again. And now I'm leaving college. Well, where all my friends are at. I'm gonna lose them forever. I've got no friends out of college. I've got no friends outside of college. No, I haven't. Just from college. But when I leave, I'll probably never see them again. And if I start somewhere new, I'll be on my own. But, you know, it's one of these things. I'm happy being single. So I don't want to lose any friendships. At the moment I'm seeing. All I see is black. People say I have a good talent, I have a good singing voice, good acting skills, but really I just think, no, I just do it as a habit. I'm not that great. I'm rubbish. I look at screen, I'm not looking at the camera. Watching myself, hello. My god, I've been live for 16 minutes. I wonder what you're all thinking. Oh, that weirdo, what's he talking about? I don't know. Yeah, that's my story, that's how I came out. I know it's been a long video, and it's took me ages to explain it all. And if you watched it if you only started watching it halfway through, you probably would be like, what's he on about? But, you know, I do want a boyfriend in the near future, I really do. But I struggle with my anxiety, that impacts on it. I get paranoid thinking, oh, they don't like me anymore. And then there's my friends and people around me. Sometimes I think no one likes me. No one likes me as a friend, no one likes me as a partner, no one likes me as anything. My friends reassure me that I'm liked, but this thing inside my head says, oh sure, no one likes you. Am I just rambling on? Been in mental health services lots of times. But I've still had relapses of depression. They assessed me in December, said they referred me to somewhere. Did they know? I'm going again this week to have another assessment, back square one. No. Mental health care with me, seriously. Ugh. So anyway, I know I'm not good at speeches. I take ages to talk, don't I? Don't I? My lips look really red on the camera though, don't they? Lol. Must be the light in this room. I've just got one viewer. I put someone off. Lol. I always think I put people off because of my personality. I have a pathetic personality. I mean, look at me. Look at my face, I look horrendous. I never liked my look, I never did. I'm like the ugliest boy in the world. Before I go too negative, I got to views again. Before I go too negative, if you've understood my coming out story, which I've talked about probably 5 minutes ago, because I kept changing the subject, thanks for watching. And if it's not good enough, I'll do another one. I mean, I've not been my best today, have I? So, thanks for watching. Oh, Marilyn Monroe. Yep, that's my Marilyn Monroe calendar. Big fan of Marilyn Monroe. See the picture on the wall? My bedroom, full of DVDs, CSI, Tracy Beaker. I keep going off topic. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. I keep checking out my channel, because I'll have more songs uploaded soon. Bye!